All right, guys, it's Throwback Thursday. Throw it back. Speaking of throwing it back, 49ers 7-0. But it is Throwback Thursday. We want to see your throwback videos and pictures on YouTube. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Let's get busy. Get busy. I have a twofer for you on this Throwback Thursday. One's really short, one's kind of medium, and we'll go through them as fast as I can. I really never have a lot of time. What the hell? I don't know why not. Just so much to do in the morning, and I like to sleep in, which is bad. But there is a fire, by the way, too. I don't have the news on that, but if you want to look up North San Bernardino, California, there's a huge fire, and it's already, I believe, destroyed some homes. It's a throwback for me, Throwback Thursday there, because I remember a time when I was in animal control when I actually worked a fire there that destroyed homes in the same freaking location or thereabouts. It's just those poor people, man, what they've been through. But going on to our editorials this morning, the first one comes out of AL.com, AL.com for Alabama. We're going to Alabama. We're going to look at James Sebastian Bo Savelle. Yeah, you got to have the nickname Bo if you're from Alabama, right? His name is James Sebastian Savelle III. He's a police lieutenant, but his nickname is Bo. Where's Luke, Bo? Sorry, man. So all you guys from Alabama are cursing me right now. Moving on. A Brookside lieutenant was arrested at a popular Hoover restaurant Tuesday night. Lieutenant James Sebastian Bo Savelle III was charged with public intoxication, according to Hoover police. Officers were called about 10:30 p.m. to Dave & Buster's at the River Chase Galleria on a report of a disorderly person, said Lieutenant Keith Seskleba. I'm never going to get that right. Officers arrived on scene and made contact with Savelle, who they described as intoxicated to the point of being a danger to himself or others. Seskleba, I can't get your name right. I apologize. It looks like Czechoslovakia. I'm going to be as Cheskleba. Said while speaking with witnesses, officers learned that the suspect had also been harassing other customers at the establishment. Savelle was booked into the Hoover City Jail and released at 8:16 a.m. on $500 bond. Additional charges for harassment are expected to be filed. Brookside Police Chief Mike Jones said he was made aware of the arrest Monday morning. Couldn't find a picture of this guy. But he did say, quote, "We expect our officers to maintain professional conduct at all times, including when they are off duty," Jones said. "The officer has been suspended from duty pending the outcome of our investigation. If he is found guilty of these accusations, he will be held accountable for his actions." Means bad baby, bad baby. But you know what? I mean, drunk and disorderly in a public place. I'm not going to harp on that one. It's bad for a police lieutenant. I mean, as a police lieutenant, he should set standards for himself. He should hold standards. He should be an example to others. He's got a sergeant. He's got maybe a senior police officer if they have the two stripes, the corporals, patrol officers, all these people that look up to him as lieutenant to, and here he is getting arrested for drunken, disorderly, and harassment in public, intoxicated. And so, I mean, that's the worst of it. Is that he, should set the example. So I'm not going to harp on that one, but I did want to bring it to you guys since it was a police lieutenant arrested in public for public intoxication and all that. It happens. People get drunk. People get stupid. People get arrested for that. Moving on to the next one. San Bernardino, California. This one is going to piss you guys off. This one's the one that's going to raise your blood pressure. Look at my time here. This comes from KCRA 3, NBC 3, KCRA, out of Stockton and Sacramento. And that's just the story that I found, or that's just where I found it from. It's from San Bernardino, California. And it shows that, I don't know. I'm going to let you guys decide in the comment section below. I am going to put a link to both of these stories in the description box so that you can go read them in their entirety. But this one here, this is why we record the police. What if this body camera footage didn't exist? What if they had turned the body cam off? What if nobody was recording? Then it would have been all up to what the police said. They shot a man with his hands in the air, no gun in his hands. He had laid it down on the couch in the house. Going on, body camera footage showing a tense scene where police command a man to drop his gun and put his hands up, causing controversy this week. In the video, police in San Bernardino, California are waiting as the man appears to comply slowly. But when he refuses orders to stop walking towards the officers, he's shot by one of them 5 times. The San Bernardino Police Department released video of the 2018 shooting of Richard Sanchez last week, saying the officer who pulled the trigger is no longer with the force. Oh, he resigned. He's gone. Bye-bye. Hey, ollie, ollie, oxen free. Done. Oh, not so much. Officer Brandon Gaddy's actions fell short of our high expectations and standards, a news release accompanying the video says. Gaddy resigned after the shooting, San Bernardino Police Sergeant John Echeverria told CNN. Another officer who responded to the incident has returned to duty, Acting Police Chief Eric McBride said in the video. That's the video that was released. According to Echeverria, why do I have a pop-up here? I do not want to go to Ralph's and grocery shop. Moving on. According to Echeverria, who narrates the body cam footage released by police, one of Sanchez's relatives called 911 at about 10:14 p.m. on September 28th, 2018, as over a year ago, to report that Sanchez was intoxicated and threatening family members. Now, they say Sanchez had a felony warrant for his arrest stemming from an incident months earlier in which he allegedly made terroristic threats during a domestic dispute, Echeverria said. Officers learned of the warrants as they were en route to the home. 9 minutes after the first call to police, a woman who said she was Sanchez's sister-in-law called back to say the 27-year-old Sanchez had a gun. The dispatcher relayed to the police that the woman was reporting she sees the subject holding a gun in his right hand now. Not only was Sanchez intoxicated, but the woman reported he was behaving irrationally, saying he had everybody under his control because he was God. Well, he was drunk. The woman said she had escaped with children, fearing for their safety, the sergeant said. I'm trying to get through the story for you. Here we go. So when Gaddy and another officer arrived, they heard arguing and found the home's front door open. Sanchez was standing just inside the door. Sergeant Echeverria said they saw and heard Sanchez, who had his back to the front door and a gun in his right hand. A woman was standing a few feet away. The officers leveled their weapons and ordered Sanchez to drop the video shows. He doesn't immediately comply, instead transferring the gun to his other hand. After 6 commands from police, he places the gun on the arm of the couch, the video shows. It isn't clear from the body camera video which officer is speaking. But Sanchez walks towards the front door as officers demand 5 times he put his hands in the air, which he does as he continues through the door and toward the officers, the video shows. Stop moving, an officer yells before Gaddy fires 5 shots. Sanchez clutches his chest and collapses onto the front lawn as another officer issues a final command. Stop! Sanchez died at the hospital. Inside the home, officers discovered a loaded .40 caliber handgun, the police have said. So I went through that really fast. I apologize for going through it really fast, but I don't have a whole lot of time here. You can go back and read it for yourself. But I'm going to do a quick recap right here slowly. So I just read it real quick for you. I don't know why I did that. I need my coffee, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I need my coffee. Or maybe I've had too much, you might think. But moving on. So we're going to do a recap here. So they pull up. This guy's inside the doorway. They saw the gun in his hand. He put it down. Here's what I want to get you to right here. He walks out the door with his hands in the air. You see in the video, he does not have a gun in his hands. They are empty. They are in the air. He's walking towards the officers. They're yelling, stop. This guy's intoxicated. He's drunk. He don't know what's going on. Do they deploy a taser? No. Do they shoot pepper spray across the lawn? No. They shoot the guy with a loaded gun 5 times. Well, he wouldn't stop walking toward us, man. He could have still had his gun. We couldn't see if his hands were empty. Then you need your eyes checked, cop. Because I myself, with these glasses, I could have seen that the guy's hands were empty from several feet away. Well, let's think about this. They were probably at least by the curb, right? The end of the driveway. He's walking out the front door. Doesn't look like he had a gun in his hands. Let me go back up to that picture real quick. I have a picture here in the news story. You can see it. Well, you've seen it in this video, but I'm going to look at it. Yeah, his hands are empty. Body cam footage shows the cop is right in front of him. You can see that. His hands are empty. He won't stop, so taser. Or shoot him in the leg. No, he kills him. Because that's what cops do today. Just shoot him. No witnesses. Only we have body cam footage. I want to know what you guys think. Throwback Thursday today, Community Leo Watch. That's law enforcement officers watching cops in the community and letting you know what's going on across this nation with your Leos. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you. I got to go get coffee, lunch, and go to work. Happy Thursday.